Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today and for your interest in the Community Opportunities Flexible Fund, which is part of the First 5LA Early Childhood Policy and Advocacy Fund. My name is Patty Sanchez, and I'm joined today by my colleagues, Khalil Gasper, Priscilla Romero, and Cynthia Freeman. We all work on the ECPAF team with Community Partners, which is the intermediary organization that is partnering with First 5LA to administer this grant. Next slide. To get us started, I will briefly explain what the Community Opportunities Flexible Fund is. The COFF grant provides a broad range of funding opportunities for organizations that are working to advance systems change for Los Angeles children prenatal to 5 and their families. These funds prioritize building community connections and elevating voices of those with lived experiences. Next slide. And now I will just speak a little bit more about what systems change is. As we were thinking about systems change, we found this definition from Social Justice Partners LA to do a really great job in both defining systems change and differentiating it from direct service work. So systems change is the process of addressing the root causes of social issues. Unlike direct service work that provides immediate relief to individuals, systems change aims to create long-lasting change by shifting the structures, policies, processes, and power dynamics that perpetuate these problems. It takes into account the intricate political, social, and economic factors contributing to these issues and actively seeks to change them. Next slide. And here are two examples of how these separate issue areas may be addressed through a direct service approach and a systems change approach. So if we're looking at increased access to preschool, a direct service approach may focus on providing scholarships for preschool. So it's addressing the financial barrier for an individual family to attend an individual school. A systems change approach works to change the way that the preschool system is funded so that everyone can afford it. Likewise, if we're looking at increasing consumption of healthy foods, a direct service approach may offer nutrition classes to parents to incorporate more healthy meals in their homes or to know how to navigate how to access nutritious food. But a systems change approach may look at removing barriers to getting CalFresh so that more people can get access to nutritious foods. So again, direct service addresses the immediate needs and provides that immediate relief, whereas systems change is looking at the long term and addressing the larger systems and structures that perpetuate these issues. So now I will pass it on to my colleague Khalil Gasper to continue on talking about this COFF grant opportunity.
Yes, and definitely thank you, Patty. I'm going to talk about what these funds must support. So these funds are about supporting First 5LA's mission, commitment to equity, and stated goals. And we have posted the mission here. We honor the wisdom of our communities, recognizing that their assets hold the key to dismantling systemic barriers and forging a path to racial justice as we champion opportunity for all. So these first 5LA funds must support these three goals: the basic needs met, having nurturing relationships and environments, and having a solid foundation for well-being, lifelong learning, and success. So that's what these funds must support. And next, we're going to look at the types of activities the COFF fund supports. Here is an extensive list, and you will find a wide range of activities such as community engagement, building and sustaining coalitions and networks, communication campaigns, those creating, culturally affirming narratives, public policy implementation, and many more. Also, beginning in 2025, the COFF grant opportunity will be supporting some new activities, such as supporting immigrant families impacted by changing policies, supporting families impacted by climate change and environmental harm and emergencies, and just responses to federal policies in general. We're going to go over to the next slide and have my colleague Cynthia jump in with.
Thanks so much, Khalil. So who is eligible to apply for the Community Opportunities Flexible Fund? We will fund Los Angeles serving nonprofit organizations, fiscally sponsored projects, social benefit businesses, and government or tribal entities. So you do not need to be a nonprofit. You also do not have to be headquartered in Los Angeles, but you must be doing substantial work here to be eligible for these grants. This funding opportunity is only available to organizations with budgets under $6 million. If you are a fiscally sponsored organization, this refers to your organization's budget, not the fiscal sponsor's budget. We do not expect perfect applications or prior experience applying for grants or a prior relationship with First Five. Next slide, please. So what are we looking for in reviewing applications? We are definitely looking for projects that are systems connected or activities. So your proposed activities or project must clearly support systems change efforts, as Patty described earlier. They should benefit children prenatal to 5 and their families in Los Angeles County. In prior years, the biggest reasons that proposals were not funded were that they were focused on direct service or that they did not have a specific focus on prenatal to 5. We have also gotten proposals for statewide policy work that fit the criteria of 0 to 5 and of systems change, but did not have a strong connection to Los Angeles specifically. So we encourage you to emphasize all 3 of these areas: systems change, prenatal to 5, and LA County in your proposal. Finally, we are looking for community-driven involvement, that the proposed activity that you're doing attempts to build community connections and the voices of people most impacted by inequities, ideally led by community members with lived experiences of systems that impact children prenatal to 5 and their families. And finally, we're looking for proposals that are actionable. The activity seems feasible within the described timeframe and budget, and that you as an organization appear to have the capacity, capability, and knowledge to execute the work. Next slide, please. Let me give a high-level overview of the application process, and then we will get into the nuts and bolts of how to apply. We try to keep the application process as quick and easy for you as possible, so it's a short application. After the deadline, our entire team reads every proposal, and if we have questions, we will follow up with you to get more information. Before they give final approval, the staff at First 5 LA may also have additional questions as well. Because this is sometimes an iterative process, it may take up to 10 weeks for award notifications to go out. Now I'll pass the mic to my colleague Priscila Romero to go over how to apply.
Thank you, Cynthia. We will now go over how to apply. All the application link, application due dates, and application guidelines are under our communitypartners.org/easypath. We recommend all applications are submitted via Submittable on the following browsers: Google Chrome, Firefox, or Apple Safari. Also, if you have yet not have a Submittable account, please create one. You're also welcome to join. We have the guidelines and frequent asked questions on our communitypartners.org EasyPath website, as well as our office hours, where you can register to join us, and there we will have open Q&A sessions with us as well. Please register at our communitypartners.org/EasyPath. And any questions, please email me at promero@communitypartners.org. Here, so also we have some helpful links for you all under our communitypartners.org/EasyPath website, where you can find guidelines, understanding systems change, or further information or grassroots lobbying, as well as we have the First 5 LA website regarding the Early Childhood Policy and Advocacy Fund. So we want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to our webinar today and for your interest. We're very excited to hear from you. Thank you.